All right, Mixmaster B here for MMB Radio, and on the phone line right now, I probably have one of the most gorgeous women that I've ever met, and I have met her in person. Miss Vida Guerra, how are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
Very good, and as I mentioned, I had met you, I don't even know how many years it was now. It was at a Funkmaster Flex car show in Philadelphia. You were just starting off. It was you and your brother, and you were doing like autographs and stuff, so I still have that poster till today, displayed in the studio here that you autographed for me. So it's great to have you on the phone line.
Oh, it's great. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. So as we all know, many people may know that you are a model. Explain how you got into modeling, like how that all came about, because you've been modeling for quite a while now.
Yeah, for 10 years. Seems like forever. Well, I started off in 2002. I did a shoot for MMB Magazine, and this is something I always wanted to do. And I did the shoot in September of 2002, and then the issue was a December issue that came out in 2002. Came out in November, and I didn't think much of it, and everyone seemed to enjoy the pictures and wanted to see more of me. And then, a week after it was out, I had another scheduled photo shoot to do with them, and I came out in their March issue. And then 70% of the readers were going crazy. So, feeling very blessed with the response that I got. And, that kind of just made everything happen for me.
Now, you've done many shoots for magazines as MAXIM, PLAYBOY, FHM. How did you go from doing something like that to doing more fitness shoots? I know you're competitive and doing a lot of fitness competitions now, right?
Yeah, I did a competition back in 2000 before I even started modeling. And it was something, I've always been into the body. I've been training in the gym, bodybuilding since I was 19 years old. And I can remember ordering it for commercials like the Sons of Steel and all that stuff. And I've always been into it, but I never really paid attention to it, as far as a career, or a segue into different things that I wanted to do. And I had the opportunity to do bikini competition 2 years ago, and it's been really, really a fun trip, because see, the thing is, when I started doing all of the photo shoots for the magazines, I liked it, but then it just got a little carried away with the way they were airbrushing pictures, and not just mine, everyone's pictures. And I'm very firm on believer on setting a positive image to these girls, and they're seeing these women in the magazines, and they don't really look like that. I know that doing competitions and being on stage underneath the lights, you can't really hide anything. You can't get airbrushed. So this was something that I wanted to do, and because I had started to do this a long time ago and I never finished it, I wanted to do it. So that's kind of how I started the whole thing.
So you placed very high in a lot of competitions. What some known competitions have you been in, and how high have you placed in them?
My first show I did, I came in first in overall, and then that qualified me to do a national show. And the national show, I came in third place. And then my second national show, I came in fourth place. And then my third national show, I came in ninth place out of 12 girls, and I was really, really upset. And which then I took that anger, and the next show that I did less than a month later, I came in first place, and that's where I won my pro card.
Very awesome. Now, being from the modeling world, going into fitness, did you find a lot of backlash from people that are like, oh, this girl, she thinks she's just going to come in here and just do the whole fitness thing? Or were you kind of embraced by that community?
No, one thing I did learn about this community, everyone's very positive and very inspiring and motivating, and everyone's kind of pushing for each other. It's like a nice positive community. Everyone was good. I don't know unless they were saying it behind my back, but everyone was super nice to me.
Now, what's a daily routine like for you? Like a workout routine? What does you wake up in the morning and is there like a set routine, or is it kind of like you
No,
do it different?
I'm all over the place because, the fitness stuff is not my only thing that I do. So it all depends on my schedule. I'm working on, like before I was doing, at the gym, I was working on different, just bodybuilding, but I'm kind of creating something right now. It's kind of like a secret, but I've been like the guinea pig of it for the last couple of months that I'm working on, and I'm really enjoying the results. So I will put that out, later in life, of what I'm doing. I kind of like if I'm working on something, I kind of like to test it out before I speak on anything.
So a lot of fans on Twitter were asking, like, you're known for when you do the maximum and all that stuff. You're kind of known for the booty area. How have you been able to adjust from being a fitness model that you don't lose what you kind of almost been known for in other types of publications?
Okay, so when I'm doing competition, that's one of the things that, like, they want me to work on more. It's so funny because my butt was something that was great before, and then now, they're like, oh, can you make your butt smaller? And I remember the show that I came in 9th place, I was like 99 pounds. And it's just my frame, the way that my body is. It's like I'm smaller on top and just bigger in the bottom. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I don't know if I'm going to do any more competitions. It depends. I still haven't stepped on stage with my 100% package that I've been like, yes, this is it. So that's why I haven't won anything.
A lot of guys were like upset when they found out you were doing fitness. They were like, "Oh no, please don't lose what they were so used to seeing." So we're grateful for that. We're great that you're doing your thing. Now you also have the VitaForce, and it's a rest of a fitness supply line that you have coming out. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have my whole supplement line. That is VitaForce. It's a pre-workout. Fat burner, has muscle hardening agents, and it also has a estrogen blocker. One of the biggest things for me with the estrogen blocker is, as women, we have too much estrogen in our body, and that's why it's so hard for us to remove the fat that's in our thighs, and that's always been my problem area, and I wanted to target that area. So it's something really, really good. And then I also have the vitamins, which are multivitamins. I have the Vita Trim that is like a simple detoxer. It's a waist trimmer. And then I also have the Vita Burn, which is a fat burner, which is amazing. All my products, I've tested out for a few months before I even put it out there. I didn't want to be, like a celebrity. Like, I had companies approaching me to be endorsed by the company, but like I wanted to, whatever I was going to put out there is something that I'm doing, not that I'm just getting paid to say I'm doing.
Are they going to be able to purchase this like online, or is it something that you're eventually going to have in stores, or?
Well, yeah, I'm still working on getting. I'm working on a couple other products, and once I have the full line, I'm going to then go set up the accounts. A lot of accounts already want to carry the product because I did the LA Fit Expo and everyone was coming over saying that they want us to. I'm so sorry for that.
You're not getting mugged or anything, are you?
No. Somebody's car alarm. Yeah, so they were saying, they want to carry the product line, and so it's just a matter of us getting it. But also it's going to be on the website, VitaForce.com, and it's going to also be on my website, VitasWorld.com. And, I'll tweet it and put it up on Facebook. People want information on it.
Now, I also want to mention...
But everyone is really enjoying the results that they're getting from it. So I'm getting really positive feedback.
That's great, and we hope to see it in stores soon around here. And, if not, people can get on the website and start looking like Vida, if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible, but, we can sure make an attempt at doing that.
Well, they can look the best version of themselves.
There you go. You don't have to be Vida, you be the best you. That should be the motto. Be the best you. Don't try to be anyone else. Be the best you.
Yes.
So now I know you're on the cover of MuscleMag for April 2013. How did that come about? You've done so many covers. I mean, like, this is the first time on MuscleMag, right?
Yeah, this was the first time in any, well, no, the first time on the cover of any fitness magazines. And this was something that I was, like, they asked me to do a shoot right after the Olympia last year. And so this was in October, and they were doing, like, this whole segment is, you know, the swimsuit girls, you know, the IFBB pros, because they have a swimsuit edition. And, you know, I did the shoot, and then I, like, maybe like a month before it came out, they told me that I had gotten the cover, and I was super excited about it. And then I'm also in muscular development. I have a six-page spread on that, in which the pictures are amazing. Worked with Per Barnell. He's a really big photographer. And this one has an article. You know, they're asking me questions. So I really enjoyed that shoot. And then also Muscle Fitness and Hers. I have kind of like a day in the life of what I do, as far as like my workout routines and cooking the meals that I have and stuff like that.
Very awesome. So we got a couple questions from fans on Twitter that we want to try to get through. First things first, what is your short-term and long-term goals? They went on and said that you've done everything from like MAXIM, like I said, PLAYBOY, Urban Inc. Like, what is there left to accomplish?
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, I'm always thinking of, you know, like if you're not growing, you're dying. So I'm always trying to evolve myself and keep going for. There's a lot of things that I have. I'm just not gonna say them. I'm just gonna do them. I'm more about being about it than talking about them.
All right, another fan wants to know, what currently are you listening to music-wise?
Music-wise, what am I listening to? I usually just do Pandora Radio, and I don't really, like, when I'm in the car, I'm listening to classical music, and when I'm doing cardio, I'm listening to Pandora, and I'm usually listening to, like freestyle music from the 80s. I'm listening to Rihanna Radio. I'm listening to Afrojack Radio, Dead Mouse Radio. I just change it around depending on my mood and the intensity that I want to do the workout on.
All right. Now, another fan noted that you are Cuban, and this woman goes on to say that she loves to cook. She loves Cuban foods, you know, traditional food. What can she do as far as getting in shape but not losing some of, like, the good foods that she likes to eat?
Wow. Well,
I know that's hard to cut out some of that stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really hard because I love Cuban food, but you can't eat it. It has so much sodium and you retain so much water. Like, if people alone, like, when you're feeling bloated, you're carrying at least 5 pounds of water in your body, and it's all from the food. So I would say limit it down to like once a week having Cuban food. I love it. It tastes so good, but, you know, a moment on your lips, a lifetime on your hips.
There you go. So there you have it. So just kind of limit back on some of the things. Now, is there any, on your website, is there any way that people can get like nutritional tips, different things of like how they can just kind of do things at home?
Well, I'm going to have, I have my YouTube channel, and I don't know if you've seen it. I put up a video of me doing Pilates, but I'm going to have more stuff like that on my YouTube channel, and I'm also working on, there's a website that I have coming up. It's called Body by Vida, where I will be doing online consulting for diets and workouts.
I have yet to see that yet, but I plan on watching that video. I don't know if I'm going to be partaking any Pilates or anything, but I'm definitely going to enjoy watching it. So.
Oh yeah, check it out. It's pretty intense.
I'm sure it is. So let everybody know online where they can reach you at, the Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Like, where can you be accessed? Okay,
well, Twitter is Vida Guerra, and then Facebook is Vida Guerra as well, and that's about it. There's a new app called Hang With, and I'm under Vida Guerra, and this new app, it's not launching until the end of March. It's gonna be like live streaming, so it's kind of like Twitter, but it's live. So like I'll send out a tweet saying, hey, I'm gonna go live in 20 minutes, and then people can go to the app, and then they can see, like, I could be at red carpet, I could be in the gym, I could be grocery shopping, I could be anywhere, and I just do a live stream, and it's kind of cool because, you know, with Twitter you're only limited to 140 characters, and this is just me talking, and people can ask me questions live and everything. So it's a pretty cool app that's going to come out.
That's cool. So we'll be looking out for that real soon. And I got a lot of these questions. And I don't know if you saw the tweet I put out this morning. I was asking people to ask questions. Everybody wants to know, will you marry them? So you got a lot of marriage proposals going on. So guys are all like, you know, are you spoken for? Are you currently seeing someone? Can they send a marriage proposal through a tweet? Can they even do it through this little live stream thing now?
Well, let's see. I've in the past I've settled, and I've been, like, my parents were constantly like, you gotta get married, you have to have kids, you have to get married, you have to have kids, and I realized that put me in situations where, like, every time I was dating somebody, it's like, oh, this one's gonna be the one, this one's gonna be the one, and in all reality, like, what I've experienced in life is, like, we're trying to find the perfect one, and the perfect one is looking at us right in the face, and it's ourselves. And until you find yourself and you have a good sense of yourself and you love yourself, that's when you'll find the right one. So as far as, like, marriage proposals, I'm not thinking, like, whenever, if and when God blesses me with the opportunity to meet someone that I feel that I can be with, then that will happen. But I have not met that person. In the past, I settled, but this time I'm not gonna settle. So
there you go, guys. So keep the tweets going.
Anytime,
so keep the tweets coming. You can keep trying. You know, maybe you can sweep her off her feet. But anything else you want the fans to know before you get out of here?
I would say I want to thank everyone really for following me and being so. You know, they say I inspire them and motivate them, but they inspire and motivate me to keep going. And I just want to be a positive role model for people, and I want people to be inspired by me and keep going. And I just want to give people hope. And I really appreciate everyone for the last 10 years of my career. It's been amazing, and I couldn't have done it without everyone's support. And I'm really thankful for that.
And speaking of positive things, we been telling people too on Twitter what we're going to do is we got a couple issues of the MuscleMag. We're going to have you sign them, and we're going to auction them off for charity. So that's a really cool thing. Awesome. So we appreciate you doing that. So if you really want an autographed copy of the MuscleMag magazine, well, first off, go out and buy the magazine. Make sure you go out and get it, and then we're going to auction some off on eBay for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So we really appreciate you doing that and helping us out. Is there any charities that you're involved with currently right now that?
No, I'm actually working on opening my own charity, and it's just giving back to the kids and giving them, like, the tools that they need, because it's like we're all at war with ourselves, and you know, a lot of media and stuff is putting out the wrong messages to people, and people don't know. And I just want to be that person that guides people into a positive direction. So.
And like I said, we appreciate you doing that for us. So we appreciate you coming on, and we look forward to all the upcoming projects that are secretive right now, but we hope that you unleash them on us real soon. And make sure you follow her on Twitter. Vida, we appreciate it again. Thank you for calling into the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And I'm so sorry for the background noise.
Not a problem. It shows that you're the real you. You know what I mean? That we're not fudging this along. Like, it's really her. So we appreciate that. And we'll be talking to you real soon.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Vida Guerra, and you're listening to Mixmaster Beat, the best DJ in the world.